Hey guys, welcome back. So today I've got a review on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks, and I have 4 of them to show you. I can't remember how many there are in the line, but I know there's a lot. There's some lighter colors, there's a lot of pinks, there's some really fun corals, there's a lot of corals. There's some like vampy colors, so lots of different options in the line. So I got 2 kind of like light neutral colors, 1 sort of fun color, and then 1 vampy color, which this one is rather interesting on me. So you'll have to tell me what you think about this one once I get to this one, because I am going to try to do lip swatches for you guys in this video. My lips are just so not happy with me right now from all the lip swatch videos I've been doing, but I just thought, well, they're already dry and not very happy with me, so we might as well go ahead and do lip swatches. So I'll show you those, I'll talk about pricing and packaging, and then just kind of give you my overall review. So let's jump into it. Okay, so starting with pricing and packaging, so these are $20 each, and the packaging is really beautiful. It just has like silver at the top, has kind of an infinity pattern in this gold section here. It says Anastasia Beverly Hills. It just looks very fancy and high-end. I love the packaging, very, very nice. And you get 3.2 grams or 0.11 ounces in each of these. So for $20, that's what you get. So yeah, I love the packaging, and I think the price is relatively fair. You know, it's kind of a higher end product, so not a bad price. So yeah, let's get into swatches. So we're actually going to start with a color that's on my lips so that I don't have to take it off and then reapply it. But I did want to go ahead and show you because I have been wearing this one for a while, so I'll kind of be able to tell you about wear time and sort of how it does wear. So this is in the color Lovely. It's a really pretty neutral pink. It's just a really beautiful, everyday wearable color. It has a lot of nude in it, has some brown in it, has even a little bit of like, maybe a little bit of coral in it, I'm not sure, but it is very opaque. These have a doe foot applicator, and they really give you the perfect amount of product that you can really get great coverage on your lips. You don't have to like dip back into the product to get more. It's just, you know, the perfect amount that you get. So you can see it's very opaque, really nice and creamy. So I have been wearing this one on my lips all day, but then I did reapply maybe like 4 hours ago after I ate, because I had a salad with kind of like, you know, an oil-based dressing. So you can see it does look kind of dry on my lips, and it has formed that sort of inner ring on the inner part of my lip where it's sort of worn away, which that's very typical for lip stain type products like this, like the Lime Crime Velveteens do this on me. So it's very typical to happen. But this happened maybe like 2 hours ago is when it started, but it's not quite as obvious with this color because it's not that far off from my natural lip color. But I do really love this shade. It's just a beautiful, beautiful pink. Next is Pure Hollywood, and it's this really beautiful nude. I went to wear this one earlier today and decided to wear Lovely instead because I do really like this one, but it's definitely a nude. So I would probably try to wear this with a lip liner. I don't know how that would really work with a product like this, but it just kind of feels like it washes me out a little bit. And this one pretty much instantly looks dry on my lips. Like, I literally just applied it, and I mean, I can see just going into the cracks of my lips. So it definitely looks very dry, very, very, very matte. But especially in the swatch, I mean, I love the color of this nude. And then we have Vintage, and it is this really pretty purple shade. If you hear noise, my neighbors are outside and they're being very loud playing football in the street. So if you hear that, like people yelling, that's what that is. But anyway, Vintage is a really beautiful, dark, berry, purpley shade. Really, really pretty. I love this color. Now, once you get into the darker colors, that inner ring, you know, where it starts to wear away on the inner part of your lips, it's going to be way more obvious. And when I had on the last color, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, it was a lot more obvious. You could, I mean, definitely see that line. But, I mean, I love this color. Really beautiful. So you can kind of see as it dries down, it starts out kind of more, not necessarily glossy, but more kind of moussey, and then it dries down to a very, very matte finish. And then the last color that I got is Vamp, and this was definitely different than what I was expecting. I hadn't already watched Norvina's video when I placed my order. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten Heather's because that one was supposed to be the more slightly red version of Vamp, whereas Vamp is kind of more on the brown side. So it looks really vampy on me. You're gonna have to let me know what you think about it. I don't hate it, but it's just definitely not in my comfort zone. I'm getting a swatch for you, getting a really good swatch. So it's almost like, I don't know, like a brownish wine color, really is how I would describe it. But on my lips, I mean, it looks like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's super brown on my lips. But I mean, I don't know, like maybe it would grow on me. I don't hate it, but it's just definitely not something that I would normally wear. But I wore this one for several hours the other night when I first got them, and you know, it wore about like lovely. It just, when it starts to form that inner line though with these darker colors, it's just super, super obvious. But I mean, it's very edgy, it's very matte, and it's a really unique color. So that's what's really cool about this one, is that this is definitely not a color that you will see every day. It's very, very unique. So I want to talk about the formula really quick. This is what it says online. Full coverage, intense pigment, and a matte finish in an easy to apply liquid formula. One suite delivers vibrant, long-wearing color that sets all day. Formula is ultra pigmented. Swirl wand around tube to evenly mix color before application. Available in 20 shades. So lots of different shade options there. That's really nice. I would say all those things are true. Full coverage, absolutely. They have great pigmentation. They're very, very matte. They are long wearing, you know, other than that inner rim that starts to form, everything else really does stick around on your lips for a very long time. So they are long wearing, easy to apply. I wouldn't say they're the easiest to apply, but like in the clips you probably saw, you really want to take your time with this. So I was very, very careful to try to get my lines right. I even went back after the clips and kind of, you know, touched up and fixed them a little bit, because these are kind of a liquidy, moussey texture and tend to move a lot when you're applying them. And they move a lot, and they will get on your teeth until they dry. But once they're dry, once they set, they're not going to get all over your teeth, and they're really going to stay put. So I would say all these claims are true. So my overall review on these products, you know, I think it really depends on, do you like these type of lip products or not? These remind me a lot of the Lime Crime Velveteens. So if you like those, I think you will love these. Because for me personally, this is not my favorite type of lip product. Not so much the dryness. These do feel dry on the lips, more so than a matte lipstick, but I can honestly deal with the dry factor. I can handle that. It more is just that ring that starts to form that really, really bothers me. So if you found some way of overcoming that, let me know down below, because the Velveteens do it on me too, and then these did also. So I think it's just kind of the nature of this type of lip product. But if you are used to wearing these kind of products, you're probably used to all these sort of things, and I think you will really love them because they're very pigmented, they're very creamy, they're very opaque, super matte looking, lots of fun colors in the range, so they really do deliver on what they say. It's nothing having to do with that. It's just a question of, do you like this type of lip product or not? For me personally, it's not my favorite, but I do think it is a nice product in this sort of range. Okay guys, so that was my review on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know what your favorite colors in the line are. Are you thinking about them? Do you love them? Have you found a way to kind of overcome that inner rim thing? Let me know that if you have. Ask me any questions that you have down below. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!